bought your new glove from Headbangers Sports. Don't just start playing catch. We want to make sure we break it in and wear it properly. There are 3 different ways that we can wear our glove, and there are pros and cons to each of these different ways. First way to wear our glove, obviously, is just straight up. A finger in each hole, and either our pointer finger out or inside the glove. Either way works. Now, this is probably how we all learned to use the glove, but there's actually 2 other ways that the glove is most commonly worn. The second way to wear the glove, and this is becoming increasingly popular, is having 2 fingers in the pinky hole. Final way to wear our glove is going 2 fingers in the ring. Now, you would not do this on most gloves. However, I'll get to this later. There's one type of glove where 2 fingers in the ring is the absolute best way to catch the ball. Okay, so how do we know which way to break in our glove? Well, the first question we have to ask ourselves is, what position do we play? I recommend that middle infielders specifically break in their gloves a little bit more straight up. So 1 finger in each hole. Now here's why. When we close the glove this way, it usually leaves us with a smaller pocket. And believe it or not, we actually want a smaller pocket if we are a middle infielder. High-level infielders need to get rid of the ball quickly. So having that deep pocket actually does us a little bit of a disservice. So if you're a middle infielder, when you break in your glove, I recommend that you either do 1 finger in each hole or you do 2 in the pinky. Now, if you are not a middle infielder, for every other position on the field, besides catcher, I recommend that you go 2 fingers in the pinky hole. Now, why would we do this? Let me explain. It's a lot easier to close the glove when we have 2 fingers in the pinky hole. Rather than our fingers being spread out and trying to close our pinky to our thumb, we now have 2 fingers working together. And what you'll find is your glove closes in a much better way to catch the ball. You have a deeper pocket, it's easier to squeeze. So try this out yourself. It might feel weird to get started, but putting 2 fingers in the pinky hole actually makes it a lot cleaner for the glove to close. Now, even if you're a middle infielder, you still potentially should use 2 in the pinky. And for me, I usually use 2 in the pinky when I'm breaking in the glove at first, because it's a whole lot easier to squeeze. From there, it's easy to switch to going 1 finger in each, or you could just keep going 2 in the pinky and make it work. Positions like outfield specifically, I highly recommend you go 2 in the pinky, because having that deep, wide pocket is what we want. It gives us the best chance of catching the baseball. The third and final way to wear the glove, and this is what I recommend for all catchers. I actually learned this from a friend of mine, Ange, who's a catcher, but he would teach to actually go 2 fingers in the ring hole. Now, it doesn't make much sense for me in my infielder's glove. I'm not a catcher. However, he swears by it. He says, by breaking in your glove with 2 in the ring finger, you are able to have a much boxier pocket, which is what you want if you are a catcher. Now, this method is also very new, but more and more catchers are now switching to 2 fingers in the ring. I'm Coach RAC with Headbangers Sports. We'll see you next time.
This ball is crushed.